this is part 2 of ayahuasca. So my second night, because my first night was so beautiful and so comedic and just straight up so divine, my second night now, I was really scared because I was the only one that didn't purge. Everybody else purged in some way, but I did not purge. I remember being in the room that I was staying in, to put my headphones on and just try and listen to music to bring my spirit back up. I remember everybody else was kind of scared as well. So 7 p.m. hits and we all go down and we lay our beds and mattresses, and here I am taking the cup of ayahuasca. I laid there and my first night, because it was so visually intense, I was waiting for the visuals, but nothing was turning up. So I was like, okay, I'll lay here for a second longer. Nothing was coming up. On the first night, I had visuals non-stop. So for me now to not have visuals, I was just like, I went for the second cup and then it kicked in. It wasn't kicking in like it was the first night. It was geometry, but this time it was geometry that was kind of dark. It was just sad faces everywhere in the visuals, but not too many sad faces. It was just like, if I saw something, it was a sad face. It was like a geometry masks happy and sad. I was seeing the sad one like constantly, and I was just like, okay, I'm not feeling too great. And I just started feeling very sick. I started vomiting I hate vomiting, I don't vomit. I was just having such a horrible night. Like, there was no visuals, all I saw was just sad face masked things, geometries. So strange. I don't know how to explain how ayahuasca communicates with you, but it's not with words. I had to kind of just figure it out for myself on what was trying to be communicated. First thing that I really heard was, you're sick. Like, you're sick. And I was like, yeah, I definitely am sick. I'm vomiting like no tomorrow. Sorry, we have to keep moving because of the sun. Sick. And I was like, I am sick. I'm vomiting. I was just tossing and turning. I was sweating. I was literally being so extra. To me, it seemed so extra. It was like, why? Like, you're not actually sick. And then she reminded me of one time in my life where I was extremely sick. It was when I had malaria in Sudan and I was in this orphanage with these children. And I was sick. I was 8. And I couldn't have family around me because of immigration situations. But I was sick with malaria by myself, and that was the first time I truly felt alone, because I thought I was gonna die. If anybody's had malaria here, I'm so sorry to hear that, but you know how it is when you've got malaria. It feels like you're gone for life, like you're dead. I didn't realize how much that impacted my life. It made me feel so abandoned and so displaced, and it was basically reliving that sickness that I had when I was 8 on ayahuasca, and it was not fun. And ayahuasca was not mean to me. She was so gentle. Like, ayahuasca was so gentle. When she came in with those sad faces, now I understand what those sad faces were. It was like shame that you had to go through that. I'm so sorry I had to go through that. But there was a lot of lessons to come from that, even though I had no clue what the hell was going on at the time. Now thinking about it after, it's been a month now since I've done it. My life has been upside down ever since. Ayahuasca told me to go home. Ayahuasca told me to go home, fix these relationships, because they clearly mean a lot to you. When I had malaria, I didn't realize how much of an impact that was and how much it was so suppressed. And with ayahuasca, all this comes out, all the things that you have no clue about, no clue that affected you will come out. As soon as ayahuasca left me that night, I did not have a rainbow bed. I felt sick as hell, just laid on top of my bed. I didn't even get in the bed, just laid on top of it, and I was just like, oof. Honestly, I started praying probably. I can't really remember what happened. I just remember kind of just soothing myself and telling myself, like, it's okay, we're gonna live through this. But my point is, I didn't even know this was such an impact. I didn't even know. You know, I can't just be like, okay, that ayahuasca told me this, I'm gonna do it all now and finish with it by September. This is a continuous progress, and you know, it's progressing. I'm not gonna be happy every day. I'm not gonna be finished healing, but I've never been so sure of what I need to do. So yeah, that was my second experience. And would I do it again? Yes. just love this area of life. There's so much mysterious things going on. Plant medicine is the future. Try it out. If you have any issues understanding it, just research it, you know? There's so much beauty in plant medicine that we're not aware of. Plant medicine, just earthly medicines, wind medicine, water medicines, fire medicines, like, yeah. I've watched so many videos on YouTube about ayahuasca experiences, so I thought I should put mine forth. And I hope you guys get to experience ayahuasca for your own one day, if it calls you. And if it doesn't, don't worry, there is so many other spirits and dieters that will call your name for healing if you need it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later.